ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। यथा राधा प्रिय विष्णु तस्या कुण्डं प्रियं तथा सर्वगोपीषु सैवैका विष्णोरत्यन्तवल्लभा। चित शक्ति द्वारा वस्तु प्रकाश। What is the mercy of the Chit Shakti, and what are the realizations which we can have by the power of the Chit Shakti, to where it can lead us, and how it can grant us the attainment of rasa. These are all the topics of discussion in the next subtitles. Can you call Mukunda? हाँ जल्दी आ। चित शक्ति स्वरूप प्रकाशये वस्तु रूप वस्तु नाम वस्तु धाम तत्क्रिया स्वरूप। Chit Shakti, the spiritual internal potency of the Lord, it manifests the real vastu, the real thing, the real characteristics of the Lord. Vastu, normally in the material world, this language vastu means an ordinary thing, but here vastu means the eternal objects in the spiritual world. They are pertaining to that. And that is Nam, Dham and Tad Kriya Swarup. As you know, Dham is also Sat, Sandhini Shakti of Lord Balaram, the Dham. And Nam is also the truth. Actually, Nam is considered the most merciful because the name comes into this material world from Goloka. Golokera prema dhana harinama sankirtana. Golokera prema dhana harinama sankirtana. Ratina janme loke neta. Ratina janme loke neta. Golokera prema harinama sankirtan ratina janmi loke neta. The whole treasure of prema, the Chit Shakti, that whole treasure comes down into this material world in the form of the holy name. Bolo kero premo dhono harinama sankirtan. And the same is confirmed in Harinam Chintamani. It is said, Jive nida chidvya paro Krishna nama. Jive nida chidvya paro Krishna nama. Ara sab prapanchika jagat samsar. आर सब प्रापंचिक जगत संसार जीवे निध चिद कृष्ण नाम आर सब प्रापंचिक जगत संसार. The eternal activity of the soul and the holy name, these are the only truths in the material world. The holy name has come from the spiritual world, the soul has come from the marginal Tatastha Shakti, and everything else is prapanchika or illusion in this material world. Except the holy name, Atma or Bhagavanir Naam, ei sansar dui satya are sab mithya. Nothing else is true. And the soul has to take shelter of the name to actually come out of the material world. Because when the name comes from Goloka, it descends, at the same time it makes a path to go back to Goloka for the soul. যেই সময়ে নাম গোলকেতে আসিবে তে আপনার রাস্তা করিবে গোলক যাইবা রাস্তা. So the name is the path. So vastu naam vastu dham tat kriya swarup. Tat kriya, kriya means parasya shakti vividhaiva shruyate swabhaviki jnana bala kriya cha. Prabhupada used to quote this verse that swabhaviki jnana bala kriya cha. So Lord Gauranga Krishna, he is not actually directly handling the functioning of his various energies, but his energies are doing everything swabhaviki, naturally. So similarly, this Chit Shakti is doing everything. This which is coming from rasa, this Chit Shakti is manifesting Vastu Naam, Vastu Dham, Tat Kriya Swarup, activities. Krishna she param vastu shamatara rupa. गाइबे हमारे पाछे पाछे. कृष्ण से परम वस्तु शामतार रूप. कृष्ण से परम वस्तु शामतार रूप. कृष्ण धाम गोलोकादि लीलार स्वरूप. कृष्ण धाम गोलोकादि लीलार स्वरूप. What is that Paramavastu, the highest object, the Ashray Tattva, the ultimate abode and the shelter of everything, that is Krishna. And very nice verse. And the Supreme Lord Krishna turns out to be Sham. Shamatara Rupa. Why is Krishna's color Sham? Because he is the predominating deity of Sringar Ras. Rasika Shekhara Krishna. His main pastimes are the Kaishora Leelas, where he relishes Sringar Ras. So all other Leelas are only, they are assisting that. So that's why his Ghansham, his complexion of a newly formed monsoon cloud, which is purplish, bluish, blackish, grey, that can be classified as Ghanasham, Sham, Tara Rupa, Krishna Dhama, Golokadi, Leela Raswarup. The 1000 petaled lotus of Goloka Vrindavan, the highest planet described in Brahma Samhita. We can go into that some other time, it's a huge subject. The actual form of Goloka. Krishna Dhama Golokadi Leela Raswarup. It's continuously the eternal abode of pastimes, the highest of all pastimes, they are manifest in Krishna Dham, known as Golok. There are many meanings why it is known as Golok. Golok is Shirabdi Shravati Surabhipyasya Sumahan, because the cows continuously are giving milk, milk oceans, Gaira Doodh, the Sagar Ache, ei karane tara naam Golok. The principal reason why it is known as Golok is because that is the place when Krishna gives happiness to the divine senses of Radharani. Go means senses, and Loka. So in the planet where Krishna gives happiness to the spiritual divine senses of Radharani, that is why the place is known as Golok. And he not only Radharani, all his associates in all the 5 rasas, he is giving them divine enjoyment. So that is known as Golok. And they are all residents present there, their love is Aishwarya Mukta, free of awe and reverence. That is why it is the highest of all dham. Nama dhama rupa guna lila adi jota. Nama dhama rupa guna lila adi jota. Sakaleya अखंड द्वय ज्ञान अंतर्गत सकले अखंड तत्व ज्ञान अंतर्गत. Cannot read, sing, play करता. So नाम धाम रूप गुण लीला आदि जतो. The name, the abode, the form, the qualities and the pastimes are all interconnected. Antargata. Antargata means connection. They are all connected with each other. Sakalai akhanda dvaya. Akhanda dvaya, advaya. Advaya means non-different, and akhanda means incessant, indestructible. Gyan, antargata. Their knowledge is all interconnected. Because from Nam is the beej, the seed. And after the sprouting of Nam, the Roop is coming. From the Rupa, further sprouting. When the Nam and the Guna, Nam and the Rupa become one, then from their combination comes the qualities. And when all 3 become one, from their combination comes the Leela and the Dham. So they are all interconnected. And they all start with Nam. And they are all manifested from the Vastu Tattva and the Chit Shakti, which is Rasa. Vichitrata jato sab parashakta karma Krishna dharmi parashakti Krishna nitya dharma Krishna dharmi parashakti Krishna nitya dharma. Vichitrata jato sab parashakti karma. The variety, the variegatedness in the spiritual world is Parashakti karma. It is the active action of Parashakti, or the Chit Shakti. That is the Shakti which creates a variety in the spiritual creation. And Krishna Dharmi Parashakti, Krishnera Nitya Dharma. So just like the dharma of the soul is sambandha for the Lord Krishna, our eternal relationship with Krishna is our dharma. Similarly, what is Krishna's dharma? Supreme Lord's dharma. Krishna Dharmi. Krishna is known as Dharmi because he is the abode of dharma. Parashakti. And this Chit Shakti is Krishna's dharma, this Swarup Shakti. This Shakti which is manifesting the spiritual world, the karma, the variegated activity, the leelas, this is Krishna's Nitya Dharma. Krishna Nitya Dharma, eternal dharma of Krishna. Dharma dharmi bheda nai, akhanda advai, vichitrata vishesha matra satchid lai. विचित्र विशेष मात्र सच्चिन्न निलय. सच्चिन्न निलय. धर्म धर्मी भेद नहीं, अखंड अद्वैत. This Chit Shakti, in different ways, Haridas Thakur is ultimately establishing that there is no difference between the Chit Shakti and Krishna, Shakti and Shaktiman. So again he is saying the same thing in different words. Dharma dharmi, there is no difference. Nai akhanda advai. Advaya means they are non-different, and akhanda means they are one. Vichitra, vishesha matra, satchinna niloy. Means, vichitra means that it is infinite, unlimited, but at the same time it is fresh, new at every moment. Vichitra. Very, very special, peculiar. Vichitra. Astonishing. At every moment it is expanding, it is increasing, it is new, fresh. Vishesha matra. And it is very, very special. Every soul has its own swarupa, vishesh. Vishesha means particular. For every soul can understand one's position. And Sachin Nilaya. Nilaya means the abode, the house, the reservoir of Sat Chit. Sat and Chit. Chit means knowledge and Sat means eternity. Actually these are all connected because we can't have Chit. Chit means the knowledge about our constitutional position, Swarup Siddhi. We can't have Chit unless we understand that we are Sat. We are indestructible. We are eternal. And where Sat and Chit, when we realize, then we understand Ananda. Ananda means our activities, Leelas. We participate in the Leelas. Ananda. So Sat, Chit and Ananda. 18 Swarup Shakti Vastu, a Vichitra or Vishesh Matra. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes a commentary to further explain this. He says, Krishnai dharmi evam Krishnero rupa parashakti ratara dharma. Dharma dharmi dharma gata स्वगतादि कौन प्रकारे भेद नहीं, तथापि विचित्र विशेष द्वारा भेद मात्र लक्षित होय, यही व्यापारटी सच्चिन्न लय अर्थात चित जगते प्रतीत. So he is explaining that dharmi and dharma are non-different. Similarly, but there is a difference. We see the difference between dharma and dharmi, between Shakti and Shaktiman. And what is the difference? That is, difference is Vichitra and Vishesh. Means the dharma is Vishesha, but the activities manifested by dharma are Vichitra. So we see the difference. But Shei, Vyaparti, Sachin, and this dealings, this exchange, Vyapar, is known as Sachin Nilaya, the abode of Sat and Chit, and Chit Jagate Pratit, and this exchange is only present in the spiritual world, not in the material. We go to the next section, Maya Shaktira Swarup. After explaining Chit Shakti, Haridas Thakur is explaining Maya Shakti, then he will explain Jiva Shakti, then he will explain the two kinds of Jivas, and then he will come to Rasa, Nama, Swarupa, Rasa Swarupa. So, Shei Shakti Chhaya Eka Maya Sangya Pai Bahiranga Vishve Suje Krishnero Ichha. Shei Shakti Chhaya Eka Maya Sangya Pai Bahiranga Vishve Suje Krishnero Ichha. Krishna Surya Samaha Maya Hoya Andhakar Jahan Krishna Nahi Tahan Maya Radhika Tahan Krishna Nahi Tahan Maya Radhika. Tava Ichha Mate Maya Srije Karagar. So ultimately we know from the Brahma Samhita that Maya is like Chaya, shadow. Maya is Chaya. Ya ichhanurupam api yasya cha cheshtate sa chayeva yasya bhuvadani bibharti durga. Just like a shadow. The shadow is at our back side, not at our front side. Means when there is no light, because the light, there is shadow. So, Maya Sangya Pai. Sangya means the name. Shakti Chhaya. So, Bahiranga, in the external material world, Krishna's energy, this Chit Shakti, is manifest as Achit Shakti. Like, in the Gita it is said is a reflection. Everything in this material world is a reflection. Similarly, the Chit Shakti also gets its reflection in the form of Achit Shakti, which is known as Mahamaya, and the spiritual world is Yoga Maya. There are many names. Chit Shakti, Achit Shakti, Mahamaya, Yoga Maya, Chaya. But the characteristic is because it is the Chaya of the Supreme Lord, Krishna himself, that is why the Chaya is not independent. भगवानेर छाया माया এই কারণে তো স্বতন্ত্র নাই। যদি আমি এই দিকে হিলিবে, আমার ছায়া এই দিকে হিলিবে, আমি এই দিকে হিলিবে তো ছায়া এই দিকে যাইবে। The shadow, it follows Krishna. It is dependent, the desire of Krishna. Ichhanu rupam api yasya cheshta. So even though it has become a separated in this material world, still Krishna is in control. According to Krishna's desire, Maya is acting in this material world, in this Devi Dham. That is why it is known as Devi Dham. Krishna ra ichha hai. In fact, this whole Devi Dham is manifested by this Bahiranga, Achit Shakti, on the desire of Krishna. Tava ichha mate Maya srije karagar. Bhagavanera ichha कारणे ही कारागार सृजन हो। The commentary by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Shei Parashakti ra Chhaya Maya Shakti छाया स्वप्रयुक्त ताहाकी बहिरंगा शक्ति बोला जाए तीनई कृष्ण इच्छा क्रमे এই বহিরঙ্গ দেবী ধাম রূপ বিশ্ব সৃজন করে. So actually Krishna does not create Maya directly, but Krishna manifests the Chit Shakti, and from Chit Shakti's reflection is Maya Shakti. That is shadow of the Chit Shakti. So because Chit Shakti is always under the supervision of Krishna, that is why Achit Shakti is also indirectly under the supervision of Krishna. Tinai Krishna Ichha Krame, according to Krishna's desire, Maya creates this Devi Dham for those souls who are the Tatastha Shakti. For them, the Lord says that actually they are in the Tatastha line, but they are not ready to come to the Chit Shakti. So at least, if they have some desire, they will go to the Achit Shakti and suffer, and at least due to that, they will rectify, they will develop a desire to come to the Chit Shakti. So the whole desire of Krishna to create this Devi Dham is also for the benefit of the souls. The तटस्थ जीव जे देवी चित शक्ति और अचित शक्ति मध्य तटस्थ शक्ति जे आत्मा अच्छे तार आत्मार उद्देश्य भगवान यही अचित शक्ति जगत निर्माण करें. मायार आदेश दिया कि यही जीव यही जगते आसबे तार सुधार होवे, चित शक्ति जाइबार इच्छा करे. So इच्छा is the main thing, to develop the desire. Sometimes if we don't develop the desire by our own free will, then we have to go through this Maya Jagat.
We backtrack a little on the chain of thoughts of this conversation.
Yes.
You started off by saying that Chintan, the Chit Shakti, the Chit Shakti can make us realize the Vastu.
Yes.
And then you divided at what is the Vastu.
Yes.
Right? You spoke about Vastu is the Naam.
Yes.
Right? Then the Dham.
Yes.
And then the Kriya Shakti.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then from there you spoke about how the
Vishesha and Vichitra.
Vishesh and Vichitra. Can you repeat that again? Vishesh and Vichitra of what?
These are the characteristics of the Chit Shakti. So Vishesha is the dharmi and Vichitra is the dharma. Vishesha is the Shaktiman and Vichitra is the Shakti.
So alright, and then so how is that related to this conversation?
The relation is that from the dharmi, from the Shaktiman, the Chit Shakti is coming first. Actually we can't say first and last, but Jaiva Dharma says we have to use these words. So Chit Shakti is manifesting, and from the Chit Shakti, immediately Haridas Thakur is explaining the Achit Shakti. After the Chit Shakti is the Tatastha Shakti, the Jiva Tattva. But here he is explaining directly the Achit Shakti first, because it is coming from the Chit Shakti. That is why the chain of events is continuing. From the Shaktiman, the Chit Shakti is coming. From the Chit Shakti, the Achit Shakti, Maya is coming. And in between, now the Jiva Shakti is being explained in the next section. But why the Achit Shakti has been explained? Because without the knowledge of Achit Shakti, you can't understand the context of the Jiva Tattva. So now we are coming to the Jiva Shakti.
This has been so much explained in detail in Jayavardhana.
Yes.
Why is Bhaktivinoda Thakur separately giving a little glimpse of these tattvas out here?
Because to know the rasa of the jiva, should know its essential constitutional position. We should have some background, some knowledge about. If we directly started rasa vichar, then the foundation will be not there. So in one way it is very good, because this chapter has become like an independent chapter. Even if some sadhakas have not read the balanced Harinam Chintamani, because the other Harinam Chintamani is basically the 10 Nam Aparads are explained by Haridas Thakur before this. They are ending. So this is a totally new subject which is starting about Rasa Vichar in Harinam Chintamani. So some background has to be given, because in the Nam Aparad things, this kind of things were not discussed. That was a totally different subject. Each aparad was discussed in detail. So at the end of this, and those who are reading Harinam Chintamani, they may or may not have read Jaiva Dharma. Like the acharyas don't depend on like that the reader should read this book after that book. It's like, Prabhupada said, my books are like sugar candy, you can taste from anywhere. They are sweet. So the acharyas prepare us in every book they write, as if like, right from the beginning. So especially so that the higher topics which are going to come in this bhajan pranali, they don't take it cheaply. We don't take it cheaply. That's why the Siddhanta is given in the beginning. जीव शक्ति भेदा भेदमयी जीव शक्ति जीव गौण तटस्थ्य प्रकाशे कृष्ण सेवार कारण भेदा भेदमयी जीव शक्ति जीव गौण तटस्थ प्रकाशे कृष्ण सेवार कारण. There's only one section here on Jiva Tattva. There's a brief introduction of the Jiva. Then the different kinds of Jiva Tattva coming next. So Bheda Bhedamayi Jiva Shakti. It's very condensed form of knowledge in these verses. Bheda Bhed Tattva is explained that the Jiva is equal to the Lord in quality but different in quantity. So Bheda Bhed. मात्रा ते आत्मा जीव और कृष्ण एक आचे अलग अलग आचे किंतु गुणे ते एक आचे. Even the matra of the gunas is different. Like we are, the quantity of the gunas are different. Krishna is 64, the soul can have maximum 48. That also in a limited quantity. Whereas Krishna can have 64 in infinite quantity. So even the quantities of the gunas are different. So there is kind of abhed and bhed also. Both. Jiva Shakti, Jiva Gane, Tatastha Prakashi. It is only Tatastha Shakti because it is a marginal. The very word Tatastha means that the soul is in the intermediate line between the material and the spiritual. There's so much, confusion going on about that, where the soul has come from. But the very word tatastha, tata means the beach or the sand, which is sometimes in water, sometimes in the land. It's a marginal. Tatastha. Tatastha, tha means situated. So the soul situated. The Atma, Jeev, भौतिक जगत और आध्यात्मिक जगत तेरा मध्य स्थित है. तेरा नाम तटस्थ. And why in Jaiva Dharma is explained that Kaya Vyuhas, expansions, Nitya Siddhas are manifested in Goloka, and then in Vaikuntha there are other kinds of Nitya Siddhas manifested which are rendering 7 kinds of services to the Vaikuntha, to the Lord in the 25 forms of Vishnus in the Vaikuntha planets. And then this is the third manifestation, is the Jiva Tattva, Tatastha, outside of Vaikuntha. So why the souls, these Tatastha Jivas, why they have manifested, that answer is given here. Krishna Sevaro Karan. Because even though the Lord is fully satisfied in the Nitya Dham with his Nitya Siddha associates, I mean, they are serving him in the Nitya Leela. But the more the merrier. There is a saying, Eko Bahusham. He was one and he became many. So he manifests. He likes to become more and more for the sake of his Leela. Ek anek hoibe. Krishna ek, Atma anek. Eko bahunam yo vidhati kama. Chetanas chetananam. Actually, our chetana, our consciousness also is actually a minute part of Krishna's chetana. Chetananam. In the middle of creation, only Krishna is there. In the beginning, only Krishna was there. In the end, only Krishna is there. Means